from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. So Sam Houston's offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take...
Turning it on! They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Snap it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Trying to escape and get it himself. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Reddick. Pressure coming. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback on the keeper, fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll throw it from the red zone. Using the quick game. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Bearcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams.
To the air on 1st down.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Hauls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Gomez.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Aggies!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. To the air. It's Reddick. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Reddick. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. And QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Used the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Here's a heat. Fires deep on the run. He's got it inside the 30. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Reddick. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Reddick. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McMillan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Here's the pressure. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. He's got it on the outside. Hits the crease. 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And how about the big athlete, the ability to catch the football and then also do damage after the catch. You see so many athletic tight ends nowadays with physicality and the ability to make you miss. He breaks a tackle and goes a long way for the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
38. Sam Houston, 10.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. To the ground with the back. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Right on the money. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
To the wideout.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough.
The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Bearcats! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 14.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
17.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got the first himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Dell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time. Lets it go. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Touchdown, Aggies! Great job by the back on the option.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arizona is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Tucson for some time.
Looking to throw, it's Reddick. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Sweet cut there. Still, oh, he broke out another move. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. catch in the middle. It's McMillan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Bring in the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Love the job by the defense there. They weren't fooled. Second and short, they thought pass was a possibility. They got to the QB. Let's see if they can do it again here on third.
The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They boot it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Back to pass, it's Reddick. Got his man downfield. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Vick.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win the...
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Looking left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
Aggies offense will have another go at it. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And they're able to get him on the ground. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sam Houston, 20.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw, it's Gay. Punts it out of the air. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls it and fires to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Gay. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Gomez. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The give on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Scanning the field, it's Gay. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to this one out. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
For the offense.
Right back to the well. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Connell. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got a man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.